This is kind of a last minute decision to go live. I'm sure it'll take everybody a few minutes to get in here because this one wasn't even scheduled or anything. It just, like I said, last minute. I'm just now trying out the vertical. I've never tried it before, so I thought I'd give it a try. I may wind up with a ton of trolls. I couldn't figure out how to set it to subscribers only, but oh well, we'll figure it out as we go. Oh, I figure this will be a good morning to come out here with just Jasper and I. It's kind of overcast. It's not really that hot. So I'm hoping I can see the comments when they pop up. But I don't know. I won't know that somebody comes in and says hi. So anyway, just waiting on people to come in. Kind of early, so well, I have one person watching. Hello, whoever's watching. We're just out here drinking our coffee, enjoying the porch. Right, Jasper? It's just me and Jasper. So it may get loud, y'all. Oh, hey, Tammy. Good morning. Sorry, this was kind of unannounced. I didn't mean to just pop it on y'all. I appreciate you being here. Anyway, we're just, like I said, it's just kind of an overcast day and it's not hot or anything. Tammy, I don't know if I've ever asked, where exactly are you located? I can't remember. I think you might have told me, but I can't remember. I think most people know I'm up here in North Georgia. I'm out here with my guard buddy. So like I said, it may get loud. There we go. Jasper, you want to say good morning? Oh, you're in New York State. Okay, so we're on the same time zone. We've always wanted to go up to New York, but I never have. I'll let if he'll quit scratching, I was gonna let Jasper say good morning, but apparently he's on guard duty. Jasper, you on guard duty? Hi, Sean. Anyway, like I said, Jasper's on guard duty. And Tammy, I appreciate you being in here. Like I said, I didn't know how to set it to subscribers only or anything like that. So, or so I'm sorry, I probably said your name wrong. So there may be trolls. So I'm not gonna make it real long. I was just mostly just trying to test out the vertical thing. I don't know if I really like it or not. Jasper. Oh, no, hey, Jasper. Sorry, y'all, my porch is a mess. Jasper. Jasper. He's too busy to say hi. But anyway, I don't really have much to talk about this morning. I just figured I haven't streamed in a while, and I wanted to check in with everybody. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I know Susan might pop in. Sometimes she does, so I'm sure if she does, I know she'll help. Anyway, it's just been a rough morning. I needed to de-stress. My daughter decided she didn't want to get up. See, sorry, y'all. He's gonna bark a little. He has an argument. He has an argument with the squirrel across the street. They've had an ongoing feud for a year now. Anyway, my daughter didn't want to get up for school this morning. She literally got up when we were supposed to be walking out the door. So I'm trying. Gosh. So I'm trying to shove Pop-Tarts you know, at her while we're going in the van. While we're getting in the van, here I am shoving Pop Tarts at her, telling her, hurry and eat this before we, because it's only a few minutes to the school. Oh, you're fine, Tammy. I hope the newborn is okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here much longer anyway. But yeah, she just decided that, you know, she didn't want to get up this morning, and wanted to get up right when we were supposed to be leaving. So we actually left about 30 minutes late. I'm hoping she got into the classroom on time, because we got there right at when she was supposed to be there. Anyhow, I figured when I got home, I figured I would just come out here on the porch, which I don't come out here that much anymore. I am by Wiley Coyote. Ooh, my first troll. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to. I don't come out here on the porch that much anymore, because this is where I would come to smoke. So now that I'm quit smoking, which by the way has been 101 days, and so I don't come out here that much anymore, because it's a temptation. My husband still does smoke, so there's still gonna be cigarettes out here, but they ain't mine. Sharni Turner says hi from Hampton, Virginia. Hi, Sharni. Welcome in. Hi back to Georgia. So anyway, like I said, this is my first time trying out the vertical streaming. I usually not really a fan of it, especially when I'm, um, you know, when I'm modding. I can't seem to think this morning, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I probably won't do that very much. I probably won't do this very often, but I just figured every once in a while try the streaming. I mean, the vertical streaming. But I finally got the child to school this morning, and come home. I know my face it probably looks all red, just from all being all stressed out. Anyway, but I come out here, enjoy my coffee, and yes, I am drinking my coffee from a Christmas mug, because it's one of my favorites. And I got my ride or die out here. Yesterday was Jasper's 1 year gotcha day. We had him for 1 year, and they said he was They said he was around 3 when we got him. So we decided yesterday was also his birthday, since we don't know his birthday. So we picked yesterday. So he was 4 as of yesterday. Hi, Jasper. I got it yesterday. He had bacon for breakfast. Hi, Sophia. And he also had bologna for a special snack. That's one of his favorites. Look, Sophia, I have Jasper. Jasper. Sorry, the porch is a mess, but Jasper. You want to say hi? Jasper, can you say hi? Nope. He's too busy being a guard dog. Because y'all know he's vicious, you know. Like I said earlier, he's actually having an argument with the squirrel across the street. Sophia says, hi, cutie paw. He won't look at me. I think he's afraid if he looks at me, I'm going to take him back inside. Because we really don't stay out here long. Like I said, this was my smoking spot when I smoked. So, don't come out here as much anymore. But anyway, so I talked to my oldest daughter yesterday, which we don't get to talk all that often, because I never know when she's asleep or not. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know my eyes are really red. It's these drops they have me putting in my eyes. They make them really red. Anyway, we were talking. My daughter and I were talking about baby stuff like ultrasounds and this outfit that she's wanting for the baby when she's born, and I think it's really actually starting to really hit me that I have a grandbaby on the way. And yes, Sophia, he is a beagle. Well, they said he was a beagle mix, but honestly, I don't see anything else in him. Not in his looks or the way he acts or anything. He's just, to me, he's just pure beagle. So he may be a mix, he may not. We don't know. He was free to a good home. So he says you can make it your tea spot instead. I think I am, or my coffee spot when the weather's cooler. Like today. Today's about perfect. I'm not sure what temperature it is, and I'm not sure how to look without losing y'all. But I think I'm gonna guess it's 70-ish, maybe 60s. I'm not sure. Hey, Krista, Melinda, it's good to see you. Actually, it's good to see all of y'all here. Sorry, Jasper agrees. He can be loud. Jasper. Stop. Jasper, hey. There's a dog barking on the next street, and he hears it. Jasper, stop. Sorry, guys. You gonna say hi? I wouldn't go under there. Remember, there's a sharp place on the bottom of the chair that I'm afraid will cut him if he goes under it. Anyhow, that's a leaf. I know you are not gonna bark at a leaf. There's literally a leaf hanging down at the top of the porch, and he looked like he was gonna try to get it. Yeah, I think this might be my new coffee spot. I mean, my husband does still smoke, so there is still cigarettes out here, so I had to get to a point where they were not such a bad temptation. And I'm not gonna lie, some days they still are, but on the days when they're not, this is a good coffee spot. Or I could, I also could go on I want to get some furniture out on the back porch too, because the furniture that was out there, we do got a couple of chairs out there, and my Rottweiler mix that passed last year, he was about 95 pounds, and he would try to get in those chairs. So yeah, the bottoms of the chairs got all ripped out because they were like a wire, I'm not gonna say wire mesh, but almost like a plastic mesh, I guess. I'm really not sure. Good morning, Kim White. But with Comet trying to get up in those chairs, it kind of ripped the bottoms out, which is one reason I haven't replaced them, is because it's a reminder of him, I guess. And but they do need to be replaced. He's been gone for a year now. Jasper, are you Mama's protector? My daughter was so funny yesterday. My 5-year-old. She was so funny yesterday when I told her it was Jasper's birthday, because I didn't mention his gotcha day, because she's not going to understand that. I don't think, not at this age. I told her it was Jasper's birthday. She was so funny. She told everybody at school when I was dropping her off, it's my dog's birthday, and I had him with me. So she had everybody saying happy birthday to the dog. And then she wanted to make sure that she gave him special treats yesterday, which he doesn't get much table food. He gets a little, but not much. And one of his favorite things is bologna. So she gave him some bologna. But it was so cute. I think she was more excited about it than anybody. And yes, Sophia, letting go is definitely hard. Um, Comet, I had another, Comet was best friends with my husky, Smokey. And I lost Smokey maybe 4 years ago next month. And I still can't seem to fully let go of her. She was special, I guess. Yeah, Sophia, she does. She loves her. She loves her animals. Now she does. She has a horrible temper, though. Oh, does she have a temper? She gets mad. But we're working on that. Oh, but like I said, I completely forgot what I was saying with my oldest. We were talking baby stuff, and she was telling me about this outfit that she wants that she's got on her registry, which I think I may try to get for her. It's a little bit expensive, but it's like a little winter outfit for the baby. And she lives up on a mountain, so it does get cold. It gets colder up there than it does here. Anyway, it's just really starting to really set in that she's really gonna be a mama. And just some things she was saying yesterday just made me, plans for after when the baby's born and how long she's gonna stay off of work or whatever. And I thought, she just sounded so responsible and so like she's really planning. It's all grown up. It's my baby. Hi, Becky. Boy, you're up early, Miss Becky. And yeah, I'm okay. I was been a rather stressful morning, but I'm de-stressing on Alive here. Just my daughter not wanting to get up. And look, Becky, I'm hanging out with my ride or die here. Jasper, you want to say? Nope. Nope. He's too busy. He's my guard dog. He's busy guarding. Anyway, one of the reasons my oldest actually called me yesterday was to tell me, actually some kind of sad news, or rather sad news. My former sister-in-law, which would be her aunt, Sophia, it has to be weird to have a grandbaby in a preschool. Yeah. Well, let's see. My daughter's in kindergarten, so she'll be, she'll be halfway through kindergarten, I guess, when the baby's born. Yeah, they're gonna be more like best friends or sisters than than aunt and niece. But yeah, apparently my former sister-in-law, it says my oldest daughter's aunt, she's been having some health problems, which I knew that. Her diabetes, she's been having trouble with diabetes, and she's gonna have to have half of her leg amputated tomorrow. I can't remember. I can't remember which leg it is that she's been having trouble with, but she's had had to have toes amputated, and they thought she was just going to lose her foot, but now they're saying they're going to have to amputate all the way up to the knee because of an infection that's out of control, and her diabetes is apparently not. It's apparently out of control. So, anyway, it breaks my heart to hear that. Thank you, Sophia. Which we haven't talked a lot in the last year or two, or last couple of years, but when we used to be really, really close, but some things that happened during the divorce, we kind of, I'm not gonna say we did, we kind of fell out with each other, but we just definitely weren't as close after the divorce. Jasper, sorry y'all. Hang on just a second. Stop that. Sorry. I got a real close up in my face. I'm sorry. But yeah, she's, even though we don't talk as much anymore, I still, think pretty highly of her. So I think I'm gonna, I don't know if she's still, I think she's actually already in the hospital. I'm not really sure. Quit. You're gonna end up cutting yourself. Sorry. Um, there's a restraining order preventing my ex and I from talking. Thank goodness. Oh, sorry. But, so anyway, I have to, it doesn't include his sister though. So I can talk to his sister. I may just have to see if I can get a hold of her or message her or whatever and let her know I'm thinking of her. And if not, I may try to get a hold of their brother, see if he can get a message to her for me. But anyway. I think my daughter's going to come down tomorrow. I think the surgery's tomorrow. The amputation or whatever. And I think my daughter's going to come down at she couldn't come down today. She wanted to come in and see her today before the surgery, but she couldn't. So she's going to try to come down tomorrow, I guess, and visit with her after the surgery. And I'm sure she'll come by here at some point. Which is it's always good for me. I love getting to see her. She lives an hour away. My daughter does. She lives about an hour away. So we don't get to see each other a whole lot. At least not enough to make this mama's heart happy. And the last time she came down is when I was sick, so I didn't get to see her. My mom saw her, but I didn't want to get her sick, especially with her being pregnant. So she's already having enough problems. And they're talking. My mom has given her the money to pay to get one of those 4D ultrasounds. And I don't know why she's debating about whether or not she wants to get it. I guess because she said she had to go into her doctor's appointment like 30 minutes early. She wanted to get it that day. It's like, go get the ultrasound. Your grandmother's already paying for it. Go get the 4D ultrasound. So I'm gonna get a couple of pictures together today of my youngest when I had that 4D ultrasound done, because those pictures were amazing. And I'm gonna send them to her and say, look, this is what you can have of your daughter, and see what she looks like already, who she looks like. Anyway, sorry y'all, I'm kind of jumping subjects. My mind's all over the place these days. Sophia said, and with your 5-year-old, tempers can mellow if you give the child a healthy outlet that helps her focus. Our parents put us into judo and handball to mellow it out. That's a good idea. And actually, I've really thought about putting her. She loves to dance, and she's really interested. She seems to be interested in like ballet or something. I thought about putting her in ballet. And there was something else my husband and I were talking about the other day. Some other lessons or like gymnastics. She likes to try to turn flips and things like that. I think that might be something she'd be interested in. I think she's bigger than most girls her age, but so I don't know how that would work, but surely they can work with her being bigger. I think she's the last time we went to the doctor was, I think, like in July. I think she went in July, and she weighed 67 pounds, I think. 66 or 67, somewhere in there. Maybe 65. But for a 5-year-old, that's pretty tall. I mean, pretty heavy. And it's not necessarily that she's just heavy. She's also tall. I'm 6 foot, and my husband is like 5'10", 5'11". He's right there with me. So he's hey Sandy Wandy. she didn't have a choice but being tall. Like I said, I'm 6 foot, and her head comes up almost to the middle of my chest, and she's only 5. So, anyway. So, Miss Becky, what's got you up so early? It didn't it's not even 6 o'clock where you are, is it? It's like 5:30 or so? No, let's see. You're 3 hours behind. I'm not even sure what time it is, honestly. Um, and to my mods, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Um, Anyhow, I'm probably going to try to stream again tomorrow. I'm not sure what exactly is going. It kind of depends on when my daughter's coming, because I don't know what time her aunt is having surgery. It's it depends on what time she comes. I'll probably try to stream tomorrow. So then acrobatics and ballet can become a challenge. It makes it harder to retain agility, but if she starts early, it can help retain agility. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. The earlier she starts, the better. Becky said, I've been up since 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep, too much in my brain. Becky, I totally understand that. I have never really been one to have a lot of trouble sleeping. I've always been able to sleep pretty well. But one of the reasons my eyes are red because of the eye drops that I put in, but they seem to be a little worse today because I have not been sleeping. Like I'm gonna have to go and get a sleep study done. They think I have sleep apnea, which let me correct that. I'm pretty sure I have sleep apnea, and they just, I guess, need a test to confirm it. And I haven't been sleeping well at all lately. And it's, hi Kathy, and it's been making me think back to when my dad first got sleep apnea, and my dad is not the type to fall asleep or doze off or whatever when you're talking to him. He's just always he's always taught us that it was rude not to pay attention when somebody's talking to you. Like and he started like he would doze off in the middle of a conversation. Hey Matrix, I hope you're feeling better. I heard you were home from the hospital. But he would Dad, they got to where he would doze off or whatever when he was talking to us, and he kept saying that there was nothing wrong. That's how my dad's always been. You ask him how he is. He was in the middle of cancer treatment, and we'd say, ask him, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. Wasn't okay. So anyway, when he got the sleep apnea, to get him to go take a test, hey Shelly Kelly, to get him to go take a test for that sleep apnea, my aunt, was his older sister, happened to come up. My mom had tried to get him to go. My sister and I had tried to get him to go. It wasn't working, and my aunt just had this way about getting Dad to do things that he didn't always want to do. So he ended up falling asleep a few times talking to her, and she told him. So she didn't ask him. She didn't ask him about that, going to get the test. She looked at him and said, "So when are you going to get that sleep study?" "I don't need no sleep study. I'm okay." She said, "I didn't ask you if you needed one. I asked when you're going." She said, "Now I will come back up here." She lived 8 hours away. And Matrix, yeah, I'm okay. We're just talking about I'm not sleeping very good, and I need to get a test for sleep apnea. That's what I was talking about when my dad was diagnosed. My aunt lived 8 hours away, and she told him, she said, we're going to schedule this sleep study. And if you don't go, I will come up from Florida and I will drag you. So basically, she's the reason that he went and got the sleep study. Sadly, she's no longer with us. But, and gosh, I miss that woman. But yeah, she made him go get the sleep study, and he had severe sleep apnea. And now I see myself doing some of the same things he was doing. Like I'm dozing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bouncing the phone, and I don't mean to. I'm dozing off, and when I'm in the middle of stuff, or when I'm in the middle of talking to somebody, I find myself dozing off. If I'm not actively doing something, I'm finding myself dozing off. So yeah, sisters can be the best butt kickers for stubborn brothers. Yes, and he has two other sisters. Don't get me wrong. His other sisters can talk him into doing stuff. But for some reason, she just seemed to really, I guess because she didn't give up. she, she would, I don't know, the other two can talk him into stuff sometimes, but Aunt Betty she was something. Kathy said I'm that way with both my brothers, and I'm the youngest one. Yeah, Dad has three sisters. He had three sisters and a brother. And yeah, his sisters could pretty much talk either of the brothers into doing anything. But anyway, I worry about myself driving because I'm finding myself getting really sleepy when I'm driving. So yeah, no, I don't want to fall asleep when it's just me and my daughter here. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that little tangent. Yeah, I've got I'm waiting on the doctor to call back to get a referral in for a psychiatrist to get my husband's medicine adjusted and get me back where I need to be as far as mentally. And I guess I need to see about getting in a referral for a sleep study. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I really didn't think I was, thought I might have 2 or 3 here this morning, but I've got 9 of y'all in here, so thank you very much for that. And y'all, I had my first troll a little while ago. Some of y'all probably saw it because some of y'all were here. Becky says, she said, I'm like that with my brother. The last time he had appendix pain, turned out it was so bad it was gangrene. Yeah, see, men can be so stubborn. And I can't say anything though. I can be stubborn too. When my dad was going through cancer treatments, I would. Sorry, hold on, Jasper. Stop. Sorry. So there's somebody walking. Anyway. Hey. Sorry, y'all. When my dad was going through, Sandy's saying, Wendy. So hi, Jasper. We live right next to a walking track, so there's always people walking by the house, going to the track or coming from it. Yeah, and he likes to yell at all of them. Kathy, yeah, he's doing his job. Anyway, what, Jasper? I don't even remember what I was talking about now before he interrupted me. So my brother and I are both stubborn as mules, and I usually am the one he talks it out with and listens to. I'm the younger one, but more spitfire. Yeah. Oh. I really don't remember my dad. Oh yeah, thank you, Kathy. I forgot. And Dad when he was going through cancer treatments, he would I would call him and say, "Yep, thank y'all." I would call it when he was going through his cancer treatments. I would call him and I'd say, "Yeah, ask him how he's doing." But then I'd call Mom afterwards and ask her how he was really doing. And Mom would always ask me, a lot of times, sometimes, like, especially if she didn't know I'd already talked to Dad or whatever, she'd say, "Well, why don't you call your dad and ask him how he's doing?" And my sister and I were sitting together that time when she asked that. My sister and I were sitting there together with Mom, and she said, "Why don't y'all ever call your dad and ask how he's doing?" And both of us at the same time said, "Because he'll always just say I'm okay." At the same time, that's what he says every time. I don't care how bad the man feels. He would tell you, "I'm okay." So you call Mom to find out how he's really doing. But the opposite's true though. If my mom is sick, I'll call Dad to find out how Mom is feeling because she does the same thing. So I combine honest. And I'm trying to get better about actually not saying I'm okay if I'm not okay. So anyway, but I think I am finally starting to get over this. At least get over this upper respiratory infection I had, which was not fun. Yeah, and I was joking with my mom because it aggravated my COPD, the upper respiratory infection, aggravated my COPD and my asthma. Hey Susan, and see, I just told somebody that you'd probably be in here in a little bit. Um, I told my mom, I kind of joked with my mom when I got the upper respiratory and it was aggravating the COPD and the asthma. I said, wasn't this supposed to happen when I was still smoking, and not like when I've been done for like 3 months? Kathy said I always answer, I'm hanging in there the best I can. Yep, and that's pretty much always true. Susan, you had to take your granddaughters to school. That's you know, that's got I'm so looking forward to being grandma. Of course, look at, sorry y'all. Jasper still got a lot to say. Jasper, sorry it's loud, y'all. Hey, Jasper, come here. I'm gonna mute it for a second, y'all. Sorry, guys. This time, our neighbor is daring to walk their own dog in their own yard. Can you believe the nerve? And he has a lot to say about that. Jasper. Some of y'all, for those of y'all who haven't seen him yet, I'm sorry the porch is a mess. Susan, shame on them. Come here, Jasper. You want to say hi? Say good morning. Tell everybody good morning. Oh, are you my best buddy? Yeah, he's a good boy. Sandy said when I quit, I kept catching things for a while afterwards. Gradually, that tendency went away. I've heard that, and the last time I quit, it seems like I got sick for a while afterwards. But I don't know what. Maybe there's something to that. I'm not really sure. Matrix, yeah, he's a beagle. The lady I got him from said that he was a beagle mix, but I honestly I don't see a mix of any kind. He acts like a beagle, looks like a beagle. I don't see anything else in there. So yeah, I think he's full blooded, but I could be wrong. Sophia said he looks like a terrier beagle mix, all attitude. Yeah. And actually, so my mom's dog, who used to be mine, but there's a long story there. I went through a period where I couldn't really take care of him, so my mom took him, and he's Jack Russell and Beagle. And that is he's one of the smartest dogs I've ever seen in my life. His name is Bugs, but my parents joke around sometimes and call him Siri because sorry if I set any of y'all's Siris off. But because they can they can be talking about something that he's never been trained on, or like needing to go and get something or whatever, and he will get up and go do whatever it is they're talking about. Like he knows. My chick said jumper with long ears. Actually, I'll tell you the story behind his name. So when I got him, he was a year and a half old, and I got him from a good friend of mine, and his name was Bubs, Bubs, and I just wasn't crazy about that name. Hope you guys are still with me. I was getting a phone call. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that name. So he I but I watching him when he was younger. I wanted something that was similar because he was old enough that he knew his name. So I saw him the way he would bounce around onto everything. So I thought like a bunny, Bugs Bunny. So he became Bugs. And thank you, Sandy Wendy. Thank you, and thank y'all. And yes, and he does have quite the attitude. And see, here's another thing: is when I take him out places, he gets all excited. When we go visit, like my parents' house or something, he gets all excited. And like my mom said, for like 30 minutes, he runs crazy and has to visit everybody in the house. He has to pace here, pace there, go see what's going on here and there. But after give him about 30 minutes, and he's calm usually. Right now, see, we don't spend a lot of time sitting on the porch, so he's actually. Hang on, you guys. Let me do something. Sorry, guys. He's needing to go potty, so I'm gonna put him on his leash. But yeah, the thing is, I have to watch him when he's on his cable out here, or his whatever you call it, his lead out here, because he likes to dig holes. Sandy Rainey said yes, there are. So are border collies. Yeah, border collies are very smart, and another breed that's extremely intelligent are Australian shepherds. We had an Australian shepherd mix when I was a kid, or teenager. But anyway, at the same time we had her, we had a dog. My childhood dog at that point had gotten very old. He was a collie and Keyshound mix. Well, he was nearly deaf and nearly blind, and when we would call him, a lot of times he didn't hear us. And he was an escape artist as a younger dog, so he had to be on a chain in the fence. But when he got older and was really too old to escape anymore, we had to put them in a pen on the far side of the yard, which we would let him out of the pen, if we were out there. But even at his age, he still liked to try to escape. So we had to keep him in the pen when we weren't out there. But anyway, if we called him and he didn't hear us, or if he was asleep or whatever, and we called him and he didn't come, she would go and get him. Which her name was Mickey, and his name was Duke. And the night that Duke had a stroke the night before he passed away, which we were going to take him the next morning, and and have him put to sleep, but he passed on his own. But anyway, that night when he had that stroke, Mickey howled. She never howled before that, and she never howled again after. It was her way of telling us, I think, that something was wrong. You just thought I always, And when we had Mickey spayed, for the longest time, she would run over to anybody that came near her. She'd run over to them and roll over and show them her belly, like, look what they did to me. Do you see what they did? She was a smart little dog. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure he's not digging holes. He likes to dig craters in the front yard. Kathy said my parents had a mini schnauzer. Yeah, the mini schnauzers are cute. I like those. Sophia said border collies have to be kept stimulated and busy. Yes, they do. We had one briefly, but only for a few days. That's a long story, but he was severely abused before we got him. And this dog, we named him Bear, but before I could work with him and my plan was to work with him, and try to make him happier. But he ended up, he got out before I could do all that. He got out and he was almost solid black. He got out in the road. And then we lost him. Hey, Dusty. Anyhow, just out here drinking my coffee and hanging out with my best buddy, who's now on a lead in the yard. He's happy as a little clam out there. Anyway, and Dusty, just so you know, at some point I was talking to my uncle. I had my uncle came up from Tampa to visit this past weekend, and he's wanting us to come down there and visit, like, at some point soon. So we're hoping to. I think he's going to come up around Christmas. He said he's thinking about flying in sometime in December because my daughter is supposed to have her baby at the end of November. So he wants to come up probably December and meet the baby. But we're talking about at some point on one of my daughter's breaks, we don't know which one, on one of my youngest daughter's school breaks, hoping to get down there to Florida. And I told him, I said, when I come down to Florida, Tampa and Clearwater, I have friends that I'm going to visit while I'm there, just so y'all know. And anyway, and as far as y'all are talking about, not getting much sleep. I actually went to bed early enough last night. I should have gotten some sleep, which is not normal for me. I don't normally go to bed. I think I went to bed around 11, but I was back up at, let's see, I was back up around 1, back up around 3. I had to be up at 6. So, and each time it was taking a while to fall back asleep. I think I might have gotten 3 or 4 hours. I'm not sure. Anyway, after this live, I'm thinking about going and taking a nap. Jasper's done got himself stuck on the trash can. Maybe. Oh, never mind. He got it off of there. But and Dusty, I know since you just got here, actually, well, to y'all that just got here, I had my first troll a little while ago. First troll. I'm making the big time. Dusty said we were trying to get back out there. We've had so much rain. Yeah. My uncle said. When was it Irma? Was that the bad hurricane last year? I think that was the one it was. Well, when Irma hit, his house was almost flooded. I mean, it wasn't like destroyed or anything, but he got some damage, a lot of damage from Irma. So this time when the next time, he said the next time when a hurricane came, he went to Orlando to try to get away from it, and the hurricane hit Orlando. So Florida is like 200% humidity. Then like Florida is extremely humid, and Georgia's not much better. You know, growing up, I always heard people talking about, like in Arizona or California or places out west, they would talk about um, people. I always heard people saying, but it's a dry heat. I thought, what's the difference? Heat is heat. But then when we went to Arizona, I went there on a church trip, and it was over 100, and it didn't feel that way to me. It didn't feel like over 100. And then I realized that was the difference, was the humidity. It was a dry heat. You know, I had to actually experience it to know what the difference was. But anyhow, y'all, hey Dusty, did you get to see Jasper yet? I mean, I don't think you were on here when I showed Jasper. I think I might go out here in the yard and just see Jasper out in the yard for a minute, and then I gotta end up calling my mama back. Sorry, guys. Oh. So I'm gonna go out here and let y'all see Jasper out in the yard for a minute. Well, I guess not. He's coming in. Come on, Jasper. I guess he's done in the yard. Yeah, humidity makes hot and cold less tolerable, especially the hot, I think. Sorry, guys. I know y'all are getting extreme. I'm just trying to get him. There we go. Come here, Jasper. Sophia says we've had a hot and humid summer this year, and it makes me seriously question Floridian sanity and explains Floridians going a little crazy sometimes. Yeah, Florida man. Kathy said it's a different kind of heat out here in California, but we're starting to get more humidity like Texas. Yes, see, the humidity is what makes it miserable. And hey, Lacey, Sophia, yeah, every time I hear him saying Florida man, I'm thinking most of my family's there. Please don't be somebody I'm related to. Anyway, Jasper, come here. Come here, Jasper. I'm gonna let Jasper say hi again if he'll come back over here. Come here, Jasper. Jasper. I know y'all saw him a little while ago, but y'all, this is my ride or die. Thank you, Jasper. Kelly says we get humidity here in Tucson too. See, when I was out, how I can't remember. I only went out there that one time. How far is Tucson from the Grand Canyon? That's maybe a little ways. I'm not sure how far we were from Tucson, but that's the only place we went to in Arizona. We literally just went to the Grand Canyon and came back into Texas, or went back towards Texas. So, then let me take that back. Hey, I'm getting my trips mixed up. Jasper, I'm getting my trips mixed up. We were in Phoenix. That's when we went to Phoenix. Anyway, Shelly says opposite ends of the state. Okay, so Tucson and well, I can't think. I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. I hadn't finished my coffee. See, that was back in like 95, I think we went out there. Yeah, back in 90. I think it was back in 95 we went out there. Kelly's 30 miles from Mexico. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I didn't realize y'all were that close to the border. Yeah, it seems more humid to me, but then I'm getting old. Yeah. I understand, Kathy. I just turned 47, which I guess is not really old, but especially now that I know I'm fixing to be grandma, I really feel old. Anyhow, just a youngin'. Doesn't feel that way most days. I feel like I'm at 90 most days. Hi, Michael. Let's see. Shelly says I'm actually south of Tucson. Phoenix is what, just 2 hours north of UC. I don't know much about the geography out there. Lacey, just a baby. I wish. Like I said, to me though it is surreal to be talking to my own daughter, which she's 22. We're talking to my own daughter about her baby plans. Hi, Hamina. Talking to my own daughter about her plans with her baby and stuff. It's so surreal to me. Jasper. That's been on my mind a lot today, I guess, just because of we were talking about it yesterday, and it's just been on my. A lot of what's been on my mind is talking to her about the baby stuff and about the little outfit that she wants that I'm gonna try and get for her. It's a little expensive for a baby outfit, but it's okay. My grandbaby's worth it. Which I know my daughter. She didn't come out and ask me to get this outfit, but she mentioned that it's on her registry. She said, I don't know if anybody's going to get it or not, but it's really cute and I really like it, but we may not get it. That's my daughter's way of hinting around that she wants somebody to get that outfit. She just can't get it herself. So I'm going to try to get it. Sorry. So I guess it's been here almost an hour, which I really didn't think I'd get to go that long. I really planned on being here just about 20 minutes or so. And y'all know how that goes. Kathy said grandbabies are the best. So are great grandbabies. Oh, comments. What am I looking for, Dusty? Actually, let's see. Hang on. Hang on, y'all. Dusty said, I'm sorry, Dusty, I missed that at first. She said, Cheryl, John, and Jerry wants me to get a priest outfit for their stick. I think I want to go as an evangelist. What do you all think? Dr. Love, the SPTV evangelist. That would be so funny. And, I was actually thinking, Dusty. I'm sorry, hold on. Jasper, stop it. Sorry. Dusty, I was actually thinking last night when I was watching them, the only thing they were missing on that panel was you. Because, the 3 of them were already funny. Get the 4 of y'all up there, oh god. I don't know if my sides can handle it. Jasper, stop it. It says, yeah, one nice outfit and mainly secondhand stuff makes it easier to get the nice outfits. Yeah, and one thing I did tell my daughter, I said, you need to make sure that you get, which I don't know if how they sell it everywhere else, but I know here in the States they sell like those packs of onesies. Like a lot of times they come rolled up, the little baby onesies. Stop it, Jasper. I'm sorry. And that's My daughters both wore those more than just about anything. Jasper, cut it out. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. He's the neighbor's back with his own dog in his own yard. Um. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to calm him down so he will quit breaking everybody's eardrums. But I told my daughter last night or yesterday when I talked to her, I said, you probably need to make sure that you've got several packs of onesies, which I guess I'm gonna get her. I'll probably end up buying her some, and then my mom buy her some. Told her that's what we used more than anything was those onesies. They were so easy. We had. She is due just a couple of days after Thanksgiving. It's right around Thanksgiving. I can't remember the exact date that Thanksgiving falls on this year, but Jasper. Sorry. I think her due date is November 26th. So, hey, come here. Sorry, y'all. But I may end up with a Thanksgiving baby this year, y'all. We'll have to see. Which is ironic. It's kind of funny that we call my youngest daughter, her nickname is Turkey Butt. That's what we've nicknamed her. We've called her since she was a baby. And her nickname is Turkey Butt. So wouldn't it be kind of funny if now we have a turkey and a turkey butt? A little Thanksgiving turkey. But anyway, guys, it's been just over an hour, so I think I'm going to go ahead and yes, thank you. I'm doing a lot better than I was last week. Thank you for that. I hope you're all doing great. Sending love. Sending love right back. Yes, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and kind of wrap things up here since it's been just over an hour, and I do need to call my mom back. She's probably wondering why I didn't answer a little while ago. But I'm gonna try to come back on here tomorrow morning. Like I said, for those who may have missed it, my former sister-in-law she's having to have part of her leg amputated tomorrow because of damage from an out of control infection and diabetes that has kind of lent to that. Thank you, Sandy Wendy. Jasper. Sorry. So my daughter is going to be coming down for her aunt's surgery tomorrow. I don't know, and I'm sure probably either before or after she goes to visit her aunt, she'll come and visit us. So depending on what time she's going to be here, I don't know if I'll stream in the morning or I may stream at night. I'm not sure, but I'll try to come back on here tomorrow. Can't make any promises though. I love you guys. And thank you so much for being here, especially unannounced. Like I said, this was just kind of a last minute idea to come out here and drink my coffee and hang out on the porch with y'all and Jasper. But I'll see y'all around in the chats, and I will hopefully get to talk to you again tomorrow. I love you guys. Hang on. I'm going to let Jasper say bye if he will. Jasper. Want to say bye? Say bye to everybody? Mom, there's nobody else out here but me and you. I ain't talking to the phone, Mama. Say bye, Jasper. Alright. I love you guys. Bye.